Good morning, everyone, from
Inverness, Scotland.
I was going to say the country, Scotland. Did I say that right?
No.
Is that more Irish?
I don't know. That sounded.
I thought that sounded Scottish. I am part Scottish, so you know. Okay, so we came up to Scotland from Ireland a few days ago. So we took the bus from Ireland, and then the bus took us on a ferry, and then we took the ferry over to Scotland, and we're going to be here just for a few days. So right now we're actually going in to rent a car to travel around, because honestly I don't think you can do these countries without renting a car. Like, you can get to the big cities, but if you want to explore the outside, it's pretty impossible. So we're going to go in and rent a car. Is that Scottish? I don't think so. That sounded more Irish. Okay, so we're ready to go.
And the cab to the train station. That's
exactly.
Even bigger. We know we're getting to the train station on time. Get out the
oh yeah, I do, and it's awesome. So I forgot the passports, of course, at the accommodation, so we couldn't rent from the first place. So our cab driver took us to a local guy who was awesome, and we got everything like half price, and we got a lift to the train on Saturday too. So it all worked out in the end, thank God. It's amazing. Okay, so we are just about to take off for our day, and I don't think I said where we were before coming to Inverness. We were actually in Glasgow for a couple nights, and I got some footage of the World Bicycle Championships. They were there in Glasgow. The whole city was shut down for that, which was a little inconvenient as a tourist, but we totally get it. And we walked around, saw some landmarks. I'll put a blog together at some point, but definitely go to Glasgow and then definitely make your way up here. So we are about to go see some local landmarks and then head down to see the Loch Ness Monster.
Nessie. Going to see Nessie.
Hello, baby. Hey, Rosie was super cute. All right, I said Rosie was super cute. Okay, so we made it to the Culloden battlefield. We thought we would get a little smarter before we go down to see the Loch Ness Monster. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know much about this. Do you?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, let's go get smarter. She's got a great job. Give us a 2-minute summary.
The last battle in England was the Jacobites against the government troops. Happened here at Culloden battlefield. In an hour, 1,500 Jacobites died. 100 of the government troops died, and it was over.
Can't imagine this. I was saying to Brent, like, you know, you see this in movies, right? Like front line. So here, right here. And then you've got this whole field. Oh, I don't know how far that is. And then the flag is over there. And can you imagine being one of those young men? Because I'm sure back then it was just young men. You know, looking at the enemy that close. It must have been absolutely terrifying. And
Look
still
like
is.
this.
Oh. He's coming at me?
Yeah.
Jesus. In a kilt?
Kilt.
Aww.
Musket with a spear. I guess the spear is going to stop the musket's shot. I don't know.
Okay, so we had a quick tour because we have an appointment with Nessie. But I think people should still come here, especially if you're a history buff. Spend some time. Go through the museum because you can do that. Oh, thank you. It's okay. Go through the museum. Spend some time. Read all the placards. And I think this is a great little... Oh, and also good for kids. You can walk. It's nice and flat. If you've got a couple hours.
They'll hate it.
Little ones. I wouldn't bring little ones.
Subject them to some history anyways.
Yes, exactly. But I'm just saying, because it's nice and flat, and it would be wheelchair accessible, because we just saw a couple, and it's just a nice way to spend a couple hours in the afternoon if you've got some free time while you're in the area. Okay, next on the list. Okay, stop number 2. We're at the clavicarns.
Clavicarn. Or as Kelly says, the clavicarn.
Exactly. Which is actually a super cool site. It's something like 4,000 years old, and it has 4 cairns, which are just basically stone. And it looks like they would have been where the most important in the community were buried. Is that what you're guessing? Or not guessing, is that what we just read?
I did not read that, but
okay.
I didn't read otherwise.
I read it. Anyway, so we're gonna do this, walk around. You don't need a lot of time here. Unless you want to sit and meditate maybe and just take it all in, because it's actually a pretty cool little site.
Cairns, check.
Okay, so Clarence checked, as Brent would say, and we are now off to the major event of the day. So we're going to travel for probably, I think it's an hour and a half away, the actual loch is, and then we'll hike around that area. And then I think we're actually going to try and do a little boat cruise too, so we'll see if we can do that. This was super cool, actually. I would spend a little bit more time here probably. I think my sister-in-law thought it may have been featured in, you know, the show everybody watches, Outlanders, but I'm not too sure if it's this one that she was talking about. There would probably be a lot more people, I would think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's pretty super cool. Babe, you're walking ahead of me. Good morning, everybody. On this look at this, dreary day. Not like yesterday. Okay, so it is our second and last full day in the Highlands. We got in the car early this morning, drove 2.5 hours to the Isle of Skye, which is an extremely popular destination. And literally there are a lot of things that you can do. So you have to make a list and go. I think normally most people probably stay 2 or 3 days on the island, but Brent and I are just gonna do it in a day. Maybe not see everything, but we'll do our best. But the first thing we're gonna see is this. It's stunning. What do the mountains range? The mountain range is called Colton.
No idea.
I think you just read the placard. You just read it.
Already gone.
I think it's called Colton. Very important. And then this bridge again. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll probably just write it here at the bottom. And it's one of those bridges that basically is photographed all over. Look at this. This is look at oh,
This is Sligagan Beach.
Perfect. Babe, look it. Come back. Look.
Oh, cool.
Look.
Wow.
Oh my God. Okay, let's see the bridge. There is the bridge. Beautiful. And I got my postcard picture of the bridge. Okay, next. Look at that. Okay, so stop number 2 today. We are in the town of Portree. And it's so sweet because when you actually look online at all the photos, there's a shot with all these cute little stores and cottages along the riverfront. But what they don't show you is this. Obviously they edit this out. Watch. Okay, so watch. That's the picture I'm going to take right there. But I don't know if you can see, but it looks like there's treatment plants or something right there. Nobody shows that in their pictures, but anyway, it's still super cute. Okay, welcome to Trotternish. Okay, so Brent and I don't have time for this hike because I think we really want to get to this lighthouse at the end. But if you were here for a couple days, this part looks beautiful. So I think you should stay here, and I'm gonna show you I'll turn the camera around so you can see the rock formations that are in front of us, and then you can hike that. It's so nice. And by the way, if you're coming and you've got your car, the roads are hilarious because most of them are these single track roads with major potholes, and then you just have to pull. I'm doing this because I'm trying to look over a hill. Then you just have to pull over for when the cars come your way so you don't hit them. It's quite the experience. Okay, look at this. It's so gorgeous. Look at this poor little bugger.
What's that?
Watch, honey. So look at this poor little bugger, the car. And I got a tea while I was droning it out. Thank you, honey. So, Old Man of Store. Check. Yeah. If you come, be prepared for 1 million tourists and cars.
Wow. Yeah, that's as busy a hike as I've ever seen.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
And the parking's really kind of limited too, because
it's a huge parking lot, and it was full.
That's true. Okay, don't go yet until I get the coffee.
Right.
Okay. Check.
Sorry for the nasally voiceover, but I've got a cold, so please bear with me. The Old Man of Store, another icon of the Isle of Skye, was super cool, and we really do recommend hiking it. A short drive further down the road, we found Kilt Rock, a 90-meter cliff wall that resembles a pleated kilt. Some see the resemblance, and some don't. Regardless, it's still quite the spectacle, along with the Milt Falls, I think I said that correctly, which cascades over the cliffs into the sea. It was more like a trickle when we were there, but beautiful nonetheless. After a quick stop to Fairy Glen, we finally made it to Neast Point Lighthouse. The roads were pretty gnarly, and not sure if you could see from the footage, but it was packed, and we had a heck of a time getting around those large motorhomes. But we're sure glad we did it. The view from the area was just spectacular, especially in the late afternoon. So if you do go to Scotland, plan on a trip to the Isle of Skye, but honestly, don't do it the Brent and Kelly way. Spend a few days there to really sink your teeth into its beauty. and all it has to offer.
All right, so good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Brent and Kelly tour of Scotland. Join the bus. Good God, can you imagine us being tour guides? We'd be the worst.
We'd be the perfect Julie McCoy.
Except we know no names. We know a little bit of history, but
Yeah, but you make everyone feel good.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we have left you. Oh, I can hear it.
We gotta pay for parking.
Yes, we do. So you pay for parking and I'll tell everybody where we left from. Okay, so we were in the Highlands. Oh my God, gorgeous scenery. You're all gonna go. Then we took a train back down to return the car, took a train back down to Glasgow yesterday. And then we rented another car just for this area. And we are now, and we are staying in the cutest little village. And maybe right now I will split the screen and maybe show you some of it. It's so adorable. It's like everything that we kind of, again, I go back to the stories of childhood in all of those narratives, you know, the countryside, the stone walls with the moss growing over it. It's so pretty. Anyway, we made our way to Perth. And we are gonna go to the Highland Games today. We're so excited. I just want to see strong men throw things. And Brent wants to see pipers. So we gotta just find the damn thing then, the damn event, and participate. Are you in your glory?
It's cool, yeah. Kelly, figure out how it goes. Major City School.
Okay, and who am I with? What's your name?
I'm Lee Vossler.
And Lee, what do you do here?
Well, I teach Highland dance, so I have dancers on stage, about to be on stage maybe.
Oh, I love it.
And yeah, we just came across to compete.
And so you are from Alberta.
From Alberta.
And so it's just like any other sport, dance, you're here for an international competition.
Yeah, there's a big international competition in about 2 weeks here. It's called the Highland Games. It's like the World Championships.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, because I think I talked to a piper and he said there's a World Piping Championship in Glasgow, I think next week. All right. How are your girls doing?
They're doing fabulous.
Oh, they must be having such a great
We've
time.
won 3 trophies since being here. 1 second overall. Just all sorts of great accolades. And
Well-
they've had workshops with world famous teachers.
This is, I don't know much about it. I just, obviously just from watching on TV and things like that, but it's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're
because
so welcome.
honestly,
Sorry.
I've coached all my life, so I get it, where, you know, you just get that feel from giving back to your community. So
Yeah.
thank you, Lee.
You're welcome. Have fun.
Thank you. You people. You got your kids in like some pretty cool sports. Okay, who am I talking to?
My name's Vicky.
Oh, Vicky, and your daughter, and we didn't get it on, maybe I did get her on tape.
coming.
Oh, yay! Why did you get your daughter into Highland dancing?
They do lots of other types of dancing as well, so actually it was just something that was local to us. It was there and we went along and they enjoyed it, and as a mum we also do the Highland Hustle part as well, so we do the aerobic side of it too.
Oh
So it's
my,
fun.
so it's good for the whole family.
Absolutely.
I love it. Thanks, Vicky. We got a real Highland dancer. So this is Amelia. Amelia, how old are you?
I'm 10.
Beautiful. And where do you live?
I live in Skip.
Beautiful. And Amelia, what do you like the best about Highland dancing?
It's fun, it keeps you fit, and it's really fun.
Aw, that's a lovely. Well, I wish you luck at your competition. You look beautiful out there. Thank you, honey.
Oh, here's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna try and get
It's
it.
offside.
Oh my gosh.
I think it might be-
You would have been a kid who could throw a hammer. This would have been your competition. What do you think? No?
Something like that. I think the caber.
Yeah. Okay, so who are we talking to?
Darren.
Oh, love it, Darren. And so you are here. This is our first time at the Highland Games. So we don't really know about the Highland Games. So dress, you are not doing the caber.
Yeah, ignore the training shoes.
Okay, so what is your role here? What are you doing
We're
here?
here for the pipe band competition. So Highland Games has sport and it also has music.
Okay.
So it combines the both. So we're here for the music, which is metal pipe band. So the pipe band you hear in the background, that's them just tuning up for the competition.
Okay.
A heavy metal pipe band?
No, they're tuning up. But they do get him. There is AC/DC.
My first concert was a Highland Games.
Yeah. Well, have you
He's
ever
into
watched
it.
the Red Hot Chili Pipers?
Oh, Pipers.
Yeah, they do Thunderstruck and stuff like that.
Oh.
I've heard that. I didn't know who it was. I love that version of it.
So your competition, so when you, so do they place? Like there's a first, a second? How does that work?
Yes, it is placed.
Okay.
So,
And then do you get
and
to
there's
go to a different
leagues.
competition?
So there's different leagues.
Oh.
So the band I'm in, Michael's, is grade 3B.
Okay.
So you've got grade 1, grade 2, grade 3A, grade
Oh.
3B. So you can,
Are the judges
Okay.
listening for mistakes? Like, how do you differentiate?
yeah, so they're listening for the pipes, they're listening for the drums, they're listening for ensemble, how it all comes together. So yeah,
And when you, at the end, you could go, yeah, they like most people are in agreement. They were the best. And
no, it's
The-
very subjective.
very subjective, yeah.
And I'm
I'd like to know who the judges are.
I think if you're spending the night, they're judging a bar the night before.
Exactly.
But
love
yeah,
it.
you get a crit sheet at the end, and it like there'll be a crit sheet for the drumming side, a crit sheet for the piping side, and that's them just tuning up, ready to
Yeah.
go on. They'll be competing very soon.
Okay, we're gonna thank you because we probably won't
Yeah.
they'll overtake us basically. Thank you, Darwin.
So you know.
Oh, I'm gonna send this to you when we're done. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Asla.
And where? So Brent told me, where is the band from?
Oman, Sultanate of Oman.
Oh my goodness! I mean, this is an international,
Yeah.
competition. And so, what's your role in the competition? What is your role in the competition? What do you do?
Playing bagpipes and drums.
And so the band behind is that your band?
Yeah.
And so when are you going to be competing in a few seconds?
Yep.
Okay, so this conversation is going to be short then.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay. Well, I wish you good luck. What's your favorite part about this competition? What's your favorite part about this competition? What do you like the most?
Bagpipes and their uniform.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I like it so much.
Thank you. Explain what we're about to see.
Sure, they're chucking logs. Here they go. And he's about to get the momentum going forward. Slightly tilted forward. He's going much faster.
Wow.
And he threw it much further.
Oh my
Fine dogs.
So, we just had a great time at the Highland Games. What was your favorite part?
That's a good question. I would have to say all the pipes.
Yeah.
The bands.
Are you
The
piped
music.
out?
Huh?
Are you piped out? Did you get your
I
fill?
got my fix. Yep.
It's really a great experience, guys. If you're ever coming up into this area, just go online. I just looked up Highland Games, and then they have like schedules for all these different counties, like when the dates and the hours and stuff like that. So anyway, I highly recommend. It was really fun. And now we're going to spend the afternoon in Edinburgh, continuing on the Brent and Kelly tour.
Let's see how much we can fit in one day.
Oh my God, we're crazy.
I really don't want to. I don't have to.
No, we'll do lunch first. Okay, everybody, so we made it to Edinburgh, and it looks like it's about to pour.
Yeah.
But anyway, how much did you just pay for parking?
I don't know. It's like 10, probably 12 Canadian an hour.
So we're not going to stay in Edinburgh very long. Holy smokes. Anyway, we're going to leave you actually for the day, but stick around and I'll just throw some footage in here so you can get an idea of what Edinburgh looks like, because it is stunning so far.
Yep.
All right, so enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll see you in the morning for our last day in Scotland. Did I say that right?
What?
Did I say that right?
What?
Scotland.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll go with it.
After a short jaunt in Edinburgh, we left for the coast to explore an area called Appin, where my grandmother on my mum's side was from, and then we ventured to the popular coastal town of Oban. Both were super beautiful. We hope you enjoyed our video and are starting to make your own plans to get to Scotland. It's definitely in our top 5 destinations to visit. Don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, like, and share the video with your family and friends. So happy travels everyone, and we'll see you in France.